Yo, what is up beautiful people, welcome back to yet another video. Now today I'll actually be explaining to you guys everything you need to know about Deadman Summer 18. Now first of all, many of you guys know that the Deadmanmode tournament is starting this Friday and will be lasting for 8 days, where we will be competing for the prize pool of $32,000, the first place person getting 20k, second person getting 10k, and third and fourth getting 1k. As you guys know, the last tournament I was splitting the second place and I ended up getting $6,000 to my name, which was pretty cool. And in this tournament we are looking to top this, we're looking to win, that's the goal. We probably won't win, but hey, it's good to have nice goals if you ask me. So I came across this post from Old School RuneScape on the official page. The first link, I'll leave it in the description if you guys prefer to read it yourself. But we're gonna go through this and we're gonna see exactly what will be new in the upcoming season. Now first of all, here we can see that the season will begin at 10 PM GMT on the 17th of March, which is Saturday, right after the tournament. And well, after that, we know that the top 2000 players get invited to the next tournament. So it will be going all the way until 19th of April, and that's all there is honestly to know about that. If you guys want to be watching you know, the tournament and whatnot, twitch.tv/oldschoolrs. But the first topic right here, we can see changelog. Now this is pretty big. Yeah, we're gonna go through this and I'm gonna explain literally everything about it. But first of all, those are the major changes, like what is gonna be new about the season that hasn't been in the past. So first of all, we have the quest experience rewards and achievement diary lamp experience rewards will not count towards the daily XP cap, meaning that people that will quest will honestly get the chance of having stronger builds. So questing will be important. So if you want to get further ahead, you'll have days where you can complete all the quests, get more experience, and boom, there you go, you have a stronger build. So you will be seeing a lot of people that will be completing all the quests that give combat experience rewards. So that's a pretty huge update right here. This will encourage people to quest. And that's basically all there is to it. This one is huge. Pyramid tops found on Agility Pyramid will turn to cash upon death. Agility Pyramid is going to become a PKing hotspot. This is one of the best methods to make money on Old School RuneScape, or on Deadmanmode rather. And making the pyramids tradable this time around and being turned into cash will mean that a lot of people will be there on their mains, risking bank, and a lot of people will also be PKing there for money. So this will be a huge hotspot throughout the entire season, in my opinion. Now this one is very different. A lot of people were rushing to PK at the stronghold of security, but now there will be a 30-minute immunity at the beginning of the summer season, meaning that you will no longer be able to do that. So in those 30 minutes you're gonna have to plan ahead. I think a lot of people will be rushing agility and agility pyramids to get some money to their name and then work from there. Very interesting update right here. And now this one is huge, and I'm really interested to see how Jagex will be tackling people still breaking this rule. Now the act of muling during the summer season is prohibited and is now bannable. I don't know, I wish they explained this more, because I often like to play season with multiple accounts. This time around I feel like you aren't really able to trade between the accounts, which is scary, but is definitely something to keep in mind. We do not want to get banned, basically. That's a pretty big one, that's a huge one, meaning that keys are finally gonna be worth something, hopefully they stick to this, and hopefully they do ban people for abusing this. That's huge. And now then the act of swapping during the seasonal is also prohibited. Now this may lead to a lot of people not playing the season, because a lot of people play just to swap. A lot of people might be discouraged to continue playing after dying. So I'm not sure if I fully support this one of no swapping, but that will also mean that people will not just jump ahead and be like super strong. Definitely an interesting update. We're gonna see how it ends up being for everyone. Like this will be a big one. This and muling is like a really big update. And then players will have the ability to lock and unlock XP gain in specific skills. I'm not quite sure what they mean with that, and I wish to be able to read more about this. Lock and unlock XP gain in specific skill. Maybe there's more about it further on down the thing, but yeah, we're gonna see about that one. The town protection is just the classic, you know, we have the guards, the safe areas being, well, you can see them very quickly here, but basically, like, nothing. Like, you have all the major cities that are safe, everything else is dangerous. Wait, hold up. Hold up, is this actually safe? Oh yeah, that's Yanil. Of course, Yanil, Ardun, Gnome Stronghold, a little bit of Falador, and Varrock, and Lumbridge, and obviously Tutorial Island. I didn't even know this was safe. And Port Phasmatis, and what do we have here? We have Nitisnot and Yatit. So yeah, those are the classics, still the same. You can see all the wilderness, multi-spots as well here. But honestly, not that, nothing new there. Experience cap, let's see if they changed anything about that. I don't think they did. So there's a cap on XP, 500k a day or 750 if you go in attack and strength. That's still the same, and it refreshes every day. Yeah, they don't seem like there were some talks about increasing the XP per day and whatnot, but it seems to be still 500k, so that's still the same. I kinda wish that was a bit higher, honestly, but oh well. Hit points will be gained alongside combat. Once your daily combat XP is reached, you'll no longer gain hit points. That's the classic. This can be abused, by the way. If you constantly die and you keep training the stats that you died with, you can then get unlimited hit points, but obviously nobody will be doing that because, well, you can't really mule anymore, so that would be pretty stupid. But for example, if you gain blah blah blah, that's just explaining it. XP gained from the rebuild is exempt from the daily cap. Detailed below, so we're gonna read through this, I guess, a little bit lower, but is also exempt from the daily cap. Okay, so hold up. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, of course. That's the rebuild doesn't count toward the cap. Obviously, XP from quest doesn't count toward the cap. That's good to know. Players will have the ability to lock and unlock XP in specific skills. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Just like it is right now, you can just, like, I guess, lock strength. I guess that's like not changed. That's the same. I'm thinking. XP rates, non-combat skills in guarded area 5 times. Combat skills in a guarded area is 10 times. Unguarded area 15 times. Non-combat skills unguarded 10 times. So basically you're training in unguarded area, you get more experience. There's basically all there is to it. 50 times rebuild rate, that's the same as it was before, so you get your stats back very quickly. PK skulls, standard 15 minutes. If you're already skulled, you attack to blah blah. That's literally everything is the same. So basically you attack someone, you get a 2-minute skull, and then each hit will get you up to 15 minutes. Unless you're already fighting the enemy, then obviously, yeah. Yeah, that's the same, okay. There's a skull penalty for all players attacking a skull player, that's the same as it was. There's a 1-minute grace period for reasonable kills, so basically if there are 30 combat levels in your bracket, then you get 15-minute skull and grace. If they are below that, you get 30-minute skull, no grace if you kill them. Okay, grace period lost if you log out, that's good to know. If you die or attack another player within the minute, you will lose it. Again, if you teleport, you will lose it. That's big, I wish that wasn't the case. But yeah, if you teleport, you can get instantly attacked. Items and experience lost in death, and skulled players protect all experience, that's the classic. Skulled players will lose XP, I think, on the combat level of the player killing you. Oh shit, that's good to know. Okay, so I guess if you get killed by a way higher combat than your skull, you don't really lose that much XP, so that's good to know. You can ensure your HP, nobody does that. You can protect 5 skills in total, 2 combat, 3 non-combat, that is the same. If you die another player, you will lose 10 stuff from your bank, that's the classic, and you don't lose all the items, you just lose a stack of items. That's just explaining how the key works and the safe deposit works. So you can put up to 10 items in your safety, and well, you get a bank key for killing someone. And then okay, so content unlocks. Let's read through this. This is interesting. So 30 minutes at the start is free. After 1 week, there will be a 6-hour. That's still the same. So basically, after 1 week, you have you can create a new account, have 6-hour immunity, and you get the 50 times XP, I think. No, you get the double XP, so you get 30 times experience. Still really good. The following quests get automatic completed. Oh wait, but you probably don't get XP for those, do you? all of these quests get auto-completed, but think about it, right? You can get XP past your things, so you will want to complete most of these quests yourself to not count towards the total XP, I think. So that's pretty huge, honestly. Desert Treasure auto-completed, nothing much about that, but 2 weeks, I think it's too long. I think Ancient should be in the game way faster. A Recipe for Disaster, boom boom boom. So you can do first stage of Recipe for Disaster and get Barrow's Gloves, that's still the same. And quest unlock has occurred, all good books will be obtainable, that's still the classic. And there's some other changes, like Protect from Magic doesn't have the duration of the bind blah blah, so it doesn't have the duration of the snares. Mysterious emblems are apparently increased, but honestly last time this was the same, right? And I had an account just doing Wilderness Slayer and you just don't freaking get the emblems, it's like really bad. Dying with or dropping a stack of Chinchompas, that's the same, so Chinchompas, if you drop them, they are on the ground. And all the rune and arrow shops restore much faster. Door spamming, you know, you won't be able to, like, they did a cool thing in the guild, for example, you're able to just walk through the closed doors, so they did that to prevent people from, you know, stucking the doors, making you, like, not able to leave the place or whatever, so that's pretty good update, but that was here the last season as well. POH pools unavailable for 3 minutes after combat, that's just the classic. Barrows, you can get like potions and whatnot. Honestly, nobody does barrows because it's just like not worth it, but maybe some people will for the, I don't know, super combat potions or something, but it's honestly just not worth it. In addition to the normal loot offered by killing them, Callisto and Anadas, alright, this is maybe worth it, just killing the bosses. They also drop brews. And the pyramid tops, this one's a big one, but we already touched on that, so pyramid tops get dropped upon death. That's gonna be the main PKing hotspot, in my opinion. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. I guess at the start, just having a Rag Ranger, freaking bone crossbow, and just go in the desert and fucking kill people there and get coins, it'll be nice. And then safety deposit box can be found in both banks within the Grand Tree. That's the classic, and Turel will not assign the Caliphate tasks, that's the classic restricted content. Ancient Magics for 2 weeks, then all the raids, Zora, Rev Caves, Wilderness Prayer Altar, Crystal Shield disabled, big one. Some of the minigames disabled, Barrow's equipment disabled, Nature Rune in East Ardoon disabled, Count Check can teleport you to Stronghold, and pickpocketing in the safe will not work. And that's honestly all there is to it. Basically almost the same as the last season, but most importantly, I think Pyramid Tops, absolutely huge update, and no muling, no swapping, big updates. Let me know down in the comments what are you looking forward to the best, and I'm really excited for the Deadmanmode tournament, by the way, because we're gonna go very hard at it. You guys know me, I go hard on every tournament. I'll try to get a maxed account and try to get the best in slot gear as always, and hopefully we can beat the second place from the last tournament. Now with that being said, a lot of people ask me about the hardcore, Iron Man main, all that sorts of stuff. A video will be out tomorrow. I have all the clips, just need to edit the video. And yeah, hardcore is coming along very nicely. Almost 99 range, by the way. I will not spoil too much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, just wanted to have it out there. Didn't upload the video in a while. This seems like a very easy video to make, just talking about a bunch of things and having broken English. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. See you again tomorrow, and bye bye.